Today I would like to talk to you about increasing cost prices and should you pass these on. We're in unprecedented times. This year we've seen the second price rise from the major breweries. Heineken put theirs up 6% plus in September. Greene King have also put theirs up that I have seen, and others are doing the same. At the same time, according to ONS figures, food and non-alcoholic beverage cost prices have seen a 42% increase year on year into September. DEFRA have reported a 35% rise in fruit and veg prices in the month to September 2022. So along with that, there is going to be a 10.1% price increase in business rates in April next year. We've had minimum wage rise. The cost of cleaning materials, the inflation rate on that has gone up nearly 30%. So this is all affecting your bottom line. The immediate temptation is, as the economy is slowing, customers have less disposable income, perhaps not coming to the pub or restaurant or other hospitality business quite so often. The temptation is to say you will swallow that price increase and you will keep your prices the same. I think this is a mistake. That way is the way to ruin. You will not, by not maintaining your margins, you're not even going to cover the increases in your cost base. So how should you do this? Over the years that I've been a stock taker, the usual thing is when there's an annual price rise, clients say to me, "Oh, we can't put the price of beer up. We do spirits, we do liqueurs." Hopefully you have regular stock takes done with an extended report so you can see the percentage of sales from each of your sections. In most pubs, pub restaurants, you will see that the majority of your wet sales are on draft products, draft ciders, beers, cask ales, etc. Whilst liqueurs is probably down, at most 3% of your sales. Your spirits is probably a little more. It's probably somewhere, I don't know, let's say 15%, figure out here. So if you are only looking at increasing your price of those sections such as your spirits and your liqueurs, then you're not going to manage to make a significant increase on your GP, and you will be going backwards. You will be, as I saw one hospitality owner say, I think she was talking about price of fish and chips. She was a fish and chip shop owner, or that's what her pub majored on, and it should have been, let's say, £25 with the current fish prices and the cost of oil and chips and etc. And she was selling for £15. So she was saying basically that she is paying her customers £10 to come and eat in her restaurant. You are not a charity. You really do need to be looking at your costs. If you're a tied house, you can't do a lot about your costs of your goods for sale. Your beers have to come from your landlord, your pub co. If you're a free house, you've got a little bit of wiggle room. You can source new suppliers, but you seriously need to be looking at least maintaining your GP with all the price rises coming through, or else you won't be in business that long. It's very hard. It's almost counterintuitive putting your prices up, but if you put them up, you probably will not see a significant fall in customer footfall, if any. You get a lot of moans and groans, but you really got to look at putting it up. And you've got to remember, any price increase that comes through from your suppliers, you've got to add your margin to that price rise and the VAT. That's why when I worked with one client recently on these Greene King increases, it was generally across the draft products, it was 40 pence a price, 40 pence a pint selling price increase to his customers. But he wants to survive. So my advice is, you've got to look at it. You've got to put them up. You're not a charity. You need to survive.